What we see a lot with our home buyers is they want to experience the outdoors, and this is truly outdoor paradise here at Great Sky. We have a walking, hiking trail system. We're also near the reservoir, so there's a lot of fishing, kayaking, canoeing, just a lot to do. And a lot of people in the community walk around our trail system a lot. That's one of the higher, more utilized amenities inside of the community.
The benefits of Great Sky was that somebody asked me one day, why did you guys buy Great Sky? And I said, well, there's within 2 miles of Great Sky, there's a brand new Northside Hospital, there's 2 Publix, there's 2 Chick-fil-A's, there's 2 Starbucks. And all those people that I just named do a lot of homework before they buy anything. And there's 1 million square feet of retail right near our entrance. It's got great location on Interstate 575 with regard to the commute back into the office centers and into the employment centers. So there's a lot going for it that can't be replaced today.
So the fact that the community has amazing rolling hills, it has provided a challenge for us from a building perspective. So one of the ways that we've established this community is with an altering sewer system, which allows us to build inside of the rolling hills of Great Sky. And so it literally is a low pressure grinder system that takes the sewer from the home site out to the sewer lines, out through the street, in a fashion that allows us to build inside of this beautiful community.
This was my first entree into all-terrain sewer also, and so for me it was personally an education on how it worked, and I probably had the same concerns that anybody else would have. Give me the reliability of this, and I think the benefit of the fact that this community was developed back in the early 2000s is you've got a lot of history, and you've got a lot of history with regard to success and failures and what you do right and what you didn't do right, and then equipment. And as I'm sure has progressed since 2000, the equipment's come a long way. And I think that the homeowners in Great Sky may be new to them, but it works, and the service has been great. That's been very reliable. And now that we've taken over and brought in, the E1 system and Wascon, that my phone doesn't ring off the hook anymore like it did when we first bought it. So yeah, there's history there, and now there's history of reliability, and there's history of service. All-terrain sewer really helps you with 2 things. Number one, it reduces your cost risk because you're not down in the creek beds installing gravity sewer, which you can run into tremendously expensive rock excavation. It's definitely a much lighter touch on the land, and especially when you get into steep topography that we have in North Georgia. And the reality is, when you're putting gravity sewer in, you're having to put it in areas where you're going to have to do a lot of clearing adjacent to a lot of waterways. It involves heavy permitting, heavy excavation, and the mountains are made of rocks, and so the cost is very significant. And trying to underwrite that cost becomes very difficult. You can do a lot of geotech, and we have a lot of highly technical ways to look underground, but you still don't get it all. And you could hit a vein of rock that would cost millions of dollars, and so this kind of eliminates 2 things. It eliminates that cost risk, and it enables you to leave a lot of land that would normally be disturbed in sewer easements as undisturbed. So those are the benefits of all-terrain. The 2 that I see are really cost and the ability to not have to excavate and grade in severe topo.